I understand.
Thank you for bringing the Echo near. We will need this relic.
Speaking of relics, thieves stole an old staff from the Oathsworn pit. I want to know why.
Indeed. How did my unwelcome guests find their way to Bedlam Vale? I am curious.
Good orcs died, little prince. I'm not curious. I'm angry.
At last you are here. Welcome, Proxy. Hermaeus Mora, Daedric Prince of Forbidden Knowledge, has marked you as Fate's champion. The one who knows perceived the exigencies of this conjuncture. Hermaeus Mora told me we needed you. 3 glyphics holding the memory of Athelia were hidden in the mythos, the heart of Apocrypha. Torvasad has a relic forged by Hermaeus Mora. The Echoneer can corporealize distinct foci. That is, it can reveal when you come to a location associated with Prince Athelia. Hold forth the Echoneer to draw out and observe any lingering memory. Because Hermaeus Mora has foreseen that a restored Prince Athelia threatens the very foundations of reality. Hermaeus Mora cannot see Torvasad, but he can sense threads of fate disturbed by Torvasad's actions. The threads are fraying in grot. Hermaeus Mora reached into every mind, mortal and immortal, and erased all memory of Athelia. Torvasad calls Athelia the Prince of Paths, the mistress of the untraveled road. Torvasad said he was tormented by half-remembered dreams. A strange thing, as Daedra do not. Torvasad is a clanless Dremora who allies himself with different Daedric princes. When we encountered him in Necrom, he was working with them. Yes. The first held the secret that Hermaeus Mora erased a memory from all of Nirn and Oblivion. The second glyph, it lies hidden in a vault in the mythos, the very heart of Apocrypha. Reaching it against Hermaeus Mora because you bear the mark of Hermaeus Mora. He has chosen you to serve as champion of fate. When you signed the contract agreeing to act as fate's mortal agent, never fear, Hermaeus Mora has no interest in your soul. You had no need of such a gift during our last encounter. And Hermaeus Mora Daedric energy lingers in this place, tangled with threads of unraveling fate. Torvasad was here. Follow the threads of fate, Proxy. I shall cast about for any other signs of his activity. an abandoned shrine. There must be something here. Fascinating. That ancient book stirred up a memory. Use the Echinir to examine it, Proxy.
The Tribunal's ordinators hold our brethren. We need the skein of secrets to free them.
But the skein is lost. We must beseech the Lady of Whispers for help.
Then let us adjourn to the secret sanctuary. The circle we stand upon is the door. We need but a single drop of blood to open it.
Ah, I see. This ritual circle conceals a gate, activated by a little blood. Let us see where it leads.
Nothing. Fate seems to be fighting back. I wonder how much of that is because of you.
Torvasad, talk to Fate's chosen. Tell us what this is all about.
Fate's chosen? How presumptuous a title Hermaeus Mora has bestowed upon you. The Prince of Fate is using you. How can a mere mortal understand the convolutions of oblivion? Prince Ithelia, the Hermaeus Mora convinced other Daedric princes to conspire against Ithelia. Revenge? No, that is for my prince to mete out. I am a scion of my father's skein of secrets. Don't bother looking. It isn't here. It seems Mephal's alien worshippers. And you believe Mora? Stand aside, mortal. I will not be swayed from my purpose.
A skein of secrets, used to defeat Ithelia long ago. I cannot help but wonder what became of it. Come, Proxy. A skein of secrets, somehow used to defeat Ithelia long. Hermaeus Mora requires you to make that decision without his guidance, Proxy. Torvasad disturbed. I am not sure. Reaper's March includes some of the oldest Khajiit cities and temples. Excellent. In the interest of hastening our investigation of these... You should be able to perceive the threads of fate here. Follow them, Proxy.
The Fate Walker arrives just as Hermora foretold. Old Rejad saw your coming in the tides. Hermora wished this one to greet you here. So it is that our fates cross paths. Old Rejad has seen Old Hermora, but that does not mean your quarry has not been here. There is change. Visit the nearby shrines of beloved Jon and Jod. Pay your respects. In days of old, the shrines are here in this courtyard. Old Rejad can tell. You have a long journey ahead of you, Fate Walker. This place is just a stop along your path, Fate Walker. What you ultimately seek is not here, but you stand in the Temple of the Two Moons path. Long ago, Dune was a kingdom guided by moon priests and scholars. To this day, they are followers of Molag. There was a time when Rejad... The moon spirits favor you, Fate Walker. Audrejad sees your path clearly now. Yes. Though the twins remain silent, there you seek an unraveling fate, yes? This one now realizes that means examining an event from long ago, a thing blessed by the Tide Watcher himself. Audrejad was never one to deal in relics of any kind.
The first main has shown us a new path. This temple is to be raised. So command Rita Ridata.
Look! This shrine is under Boethra's protection. Let this serve as a warning. Why does Boethra want this temple to remain intact, sisters? Do not question the warrior of the East and West, my sisters. Now, back to Dokren.
Interesting. Audrejad is an expert concerning those days. Strike, the Riddle-Thar kicked sand over old beliefs. Manikajit turned away from Boethra. The fate you follow was knitted there. Audrejad sees it now. Hermora wished.
You are with the resistance at Arentia. Right moves.
As I expected, our paths have once more come together. Enter the portal, Proxy. Seek out a shrine to Boethia. Wait! Up above! Torvasad is here!
Ah, Mora's champions. I expected to run into you eventually. Boethia's blade, Abolisher, is mine now. The first of the 3 relics I require is in my hands. Soon, Prince Ethelia will be restored. I hope you are there to witness her glory.
A relic of Boethia? One moment, Proxy. We should speak. Torvasad departed and took Boethia's blade with him. If only we arrived sooner. We must determine what awaits us at the final site. Twice now the threads of fate have led us to it. Good. Allow me to create another... An Ayleid ruin? Interesting. Do you perceive the threads of fate? The threads mark Torvasad's trail. Follow them. I will search the surroundings for any other hidden signs.
Now, perhaps my luck is changing for the better. Why, if it isn't my sister Everly's friend! Good to see you! I'm dealing with a real mystery, almost as convoluted as that Waking Flame affair. They're an elusive lot. Something between a secret society, a dangerous quarry. But you look like you know what you're doing. I propose we work together. There are more recollection here than I care to. I overheard a recollection mage named Endigor mention a hidden shrine in the ruins. It seems to be a revival of an ancient Ayleid cult, or some kind of Ayleid-inspired military. I heard rumors about recollection groups poking around Ayleid ruins back in Westweald, and people started It's called the Reliquary of Stars, an old Ayleid archive of some kind. The mages, I guess that business with the Waking Flame cult and Emperor Leovic's Elder Council brought me out of retirement. When the recollection showed up, my little sister is off on her own adventures. Honestly, I can't keep track of her comings and going. Cracked acorns, I don't like the look of these statues. Watch your step in here, friend. Look, is that a door behind the waterfall? recollection is here, all right. Be ready for trouble.
Torvasard warned us we'd have company. Torvasard warned us you'd be coming. Though the relic he saw wasn't here,
assist you.
he left me to think this fight is far from over.
Guess I wasn't as sneaky as I thought. Must be out of practice. What's that on the floor? Looks like we found the recollection, or some of it. I didn't know Endigor well, but what I knew of him, may I see? Huh. That settles the question of whether Torvasard... According to the letter, they haven't found it yet, or even any leads to it. Something unusual. Let me see.
This Suliok vault is no longer safe. We must move the lamp.
But where can we hide the relic?
I know a cave to the north. The lamp should be safe there, once we apply the appropriate spell.
Was that a memory from the Merethic era? Never mind that. Who's this high elf?
I am Laramil, little wood elf. I assume from what we saw in that memory that Torvasard did not find what he was looking for.
A strange vision. They were worried about the Aliads, but there haven't been Aliads here in centuries. I see. Well, since it looks like the recollection is working for him, I guess I'm looking for Torvasard. Nature's luck to you too.
Let us speak, Proxy. As I thought, this is about ancient relics. Torvasard believes they can lead him to Athelia. A good question. I find it interesting that Torvasard was not satisfied with her. These princes are known as the Good Daedra in Dunmer tradition. Long ago, they often allied with each other. I am not sure. It might prove useful to consult with someone better.
Laramil, you returned! But I know that look. What's wrong?
Torvasard once more moves against Apocrypha. He seeks to restore the Forgotten Prince. I'll let our friend explain.
I finally resolved to see the world beyond Necron. With some assistance from Laramil, of course. Then Hermaeus Mora called. What I know about Daedric princes and relics, I learned at Laramil's side. If she doesn't know what it means, I can't add much more. I've never heard any such story, but Holomeon Monastery is just north of here. Go on ahead. I just need a moment to confer with Laramil. We'll meet you at Holomeon. I suppose we could knock?
We have no time for this. I shall open a portal.
No need for that. The Golden Eye foretold your coming. Welcome.
The Abbot! Forgive our intrusion, and listen to what our friend has to say.
Greetings, champion. The Golden Eye, Hermaeus Mora himself, spoke to me in a dream. He told me you were coming here. Only this once. Which is why I thought it best to listen. So long as you promise not to harm any monks, nor... I know of a few blades sacred to Boethia, but I am unfamiliar with lamps or skeins. They are not among the relics. The Holomean library, of course. We have many volumes found nowhere else. I just sent your friends to the library. It's down the stairs to your right. Your companions went on ahead to the library. Our collection...
Look, the Echelir has something to show us. Fate has led us
Secrecy is everything. Yet, we must leave something behind in the event that we fail.
Even if we succeed, the Midwat again may arise some long tomorrow from now.
Nevermore will not allow that to happen. But I agree. We should leave instructions here for those who come after.
That book! It is the very one those 3 ancient priests were handling in the memory. Examine it, Proxy. Those devout priests offered themselves so their princes could meet in secret. Torvasad said the relics would help him find Athelia. He must believe they will lead him to a gate. The course of fate is never that simple. Many futures branch from each choice we make. We are in a monastery dedicated to ancient knowledge. There must be a book or scholar here that can point...
Curious. I sense a powerful arcane aura surrounding you. You carry something fascinating. A relic crafted by the Golden Eye himself. Worship implies the subject of one's devotion desires adulation. Hermaeus Mora is beyond. The fabled shrine of Nabia. Some say the disaster occurred after the birth.
I overheard your conversation, Proxy. Nabia is just to the north of here. Gadain and I will meet you. Just in time. Use the Echelir and see if some lingering memory can lead us to the shrine.
It's a gods cause the city
will swallow this ancient city. Hermora's temple now lies beneath the waves.
And that is where we must go. Methala, Lady of Whispers, take this mortal shell.
I am ready. Boethia, I call upon you. Dark warrior, let me bear you to the conclave of princes.
Allowed their princes to possess them and waded into the water. Huh. Obviously, Anudnabia's lost shrine sunk into the sea ages ago. A submerged shrine calls for a powerful spell. Hush.
Incredible! Look at us! Strolling along the seabed like it was a street in Necron.
Stay alert and move straight ahead, both of you. And watch out for any large predatory sea life.
Up ahead! I think I see the shrine.
This is it. After you, Proxy.
Boethiah's blade led me to this portal. The path to the mythos. Apocrypha's heart. Only those bearing the essence of Azura, Boethia, or Mephala can access this portal. The gate recognizes Boethia's blade. Now I can return to the Mythos and find my prince at last.
A permanent portal to the Mythos. I did not know such a thing existed.
Chosen of fate, hold. We must speak.
The one who knows is here. Speak with him, Proxy.
Tovazar proves surprisingly resourceful. I created this gate. Tovazar has breached the Mythos, the heart of my realm. Twice before he found it, I created this gate, and I command it still. You are the chosen of fate.
The Mythos of Apocrypha. Heart of Hermaeus Mora's domain. Torvasard is somewhere ahead of us.
I remember and answer Torvasard's call!
Laramil's amulet can protect us both. Closer to me, friend.
Let the breath of fate restore your strength.
Let me shield you.
Prince Cecilia's scion requires clan shardwood.
Protect us both. Laramil's amulet can protect us both. Closer to me, friend.
We're dangerous. Ah.
oblivion are they?
I do not recognize.
My brothers and sisters.
You return safe.
Stand close and let me shield you.
He found the last glyphic.
The last glyphic and the final secret. I must know what happened to Prince Ethelia.
Defeated Prince Ethelia. Now we must all forget our victory.
Forget? Why should I forget how I took this mortal shell and tracked Ethelia with my skein?
Azura and I did our part with these vessels of flesh, and the land, and the Polisher.
Listen, my fellow princes. The Lord of Fate is right. Imprison Ethelia in your mythos, Mora. Then erase all memory of her existence.
Imprisoned by cowards. Abandoned by betrayers. But I remember. And I know how to free my prince. Away, alone for millennia, I will free my prince and restore her glory.
Torvasad opened the prison.
Oblivion and none for ages. Tormented by a question I could not even frame. This is my answer! I did not forget my friends! I do not understand. Where is Prince Ethelia? No, this is no trick. Do you see? Prince Ethelia has escaped. Prince Ethelia is the mistress of the untraveled road. She could be anywhere. I still have a task to do. I need to find my prince. Help her.
A fate forged the moment Torvasad opened the first glyphic and began to remember. Return to the Mythos Vault, mortal. We must speak. Of the tides.
I perceive everything that may come to pass. I did not lie, chosen of fate, nor was I mistaken. This spire was never Athelia's prison. Being forgotten was a question we all must ponder. Athelia and her Ilkar.
Prince Athelia has escaped her prison, yet reality persists. And so I heard. And he did not send us to pursue Torvasad. That fact has not escaped me, Proxy. Torvasad spoke of restoring his lost realm. I am relieved to observe the perpetuation of the macrocosm. Our reality. For now, yes. From things Torvasad said, I expect we will find him in Westweald. I shall confer with Prince Athelia, the Forgotten Prince. The prince that First, I must return Gadain to Necrom. He must watch over Morrowind in case I am wrong about Torvasad's next... Of course, Proxy. You are fate's chosen. Any hope we have of a vote.